What's up, everybody? My name is Creston, aka Not Circ, and I am one of the co-founders at DC Gaming Group. And today, I'm going to talk to you all about the next generation of consoles. This is going to be a new series that I do periodically leading up to the release of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. As more information drops, I would definitely do short videos just kind of explaining to folks that may be on the fence about uh, either console, kind of help explain some things. And Yeah, I want to talk to you all about the some tips and tricks on pre-ordering some of these consoles. Last week we had the PlayStation 5 got fully released or fully revealed, basically meaning that we know the price, we know the release date, and we were also able to pre-order. the The problem was Sony came out basically saying it was towards the end of their conference saying that pre-orders will go up the following day, but retailers had another thing on their mind, and the pre-orders went up a few hours after their conference, which was good for people that were paying attention, but it was bad for folks that already had it in their mind that the pre-orders will go up the following day, because as they woke up from uh, to start the day, they found that most of the pre-orders were already sold out. So that was a huge clusterfuck. Also, we had the clusterfuck of the NVIDIA cards that were uh, also completely sold out. A lot of it had to do with scalpers using bots to buy multiple NVIDIA graphics cards. So that turned into a whole thing. All in all, last week was not a good week to start off the next generation. And I'm hoping that Xbox and the retailers learn from their mistakes of last week and are also putting measures in place to make sure that folks that are there are able to pre-order. Um, so before we get into some tips and tricks on pre-ordering, I kind of want to briefly talk about the big news that Microsoft just bought ZeniMax Media, um, which is the parent company of Bethesda, and Bethesda is best known for the Elder Scrolls series, the Fallout series, Doom, Wolfenstein. All of those major single player games are basically now under the Xbox umbrella. What it exactly means in terms of the exclusivity is still to be determined, but the fact that you're going to be able to play a lot of the Bethesda games on Game Pass pretty soon is it's insane. So that's something to keep in mind if you're on the fence about whether if you want to go to PlayStation 5 or you want to go the Xbox route. You definitely have some good options on hand. I mean, there's there's always going to be this whole console war nonsense, which I totally don't agree with. I think competition is good, as we see now. The fact that Xbox has been trailing like the past few years, or basically this whole generation in terms of sales of hardware, is pushing them to kind of think outside the box and come up with ways to add more value to the Xbox offering. So the fact that we're having a lot of movement in this front is good for us gamers. Like competition is always good for us, because at the end of the day, the companies are vowing or vying for our dollars. So they're going to do anything they can to provide more value to us, and so we win. So with that being said, I want to talk briefly about tomorrow and Xbox and some ways to kind of prepare and get ready for the pre-orders. So, starting September 22nd, you're going to be able to pre-order this Xbox Series X and the Series S, starting at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern. So, the main retailers that will have pre-orders available is Microsoft themselves, Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, Newegg, and others. Um, what I advise is for you all to create accounts with these retailers, save your payment options on there, and just stay signed in uh, until the links go live. The other thing that you can do is follow. If you're on Twitter, I highly recommend this app called TweetDeck. It's basically it's a dashboard for Twitter to follow, multiple accounts, all sorts of stuff you can do with it. But for these purposes, what we're doing is basically creating a list that follows two Twitter accounts that are going to be key to keeping up to date with the pre-order links and any information pertaining to pre-orders. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create a column, and from this column you'll create a list. Down here I've already created a bunch of lists. I'm going to key off of this next gen list that I created before. Let me actually spell that correctly. Say okay. And so there's two accounts that we want to follow. We want to follow Wario64 and Cheap Ass Gamer. They are they're going to be posting links throughout the day. Any information about pre-orders, they're going to have it. So definitely follow them. You want to click done. And then one of the other cool things that you could do within columns in TweetDeck is you can filter based off of the tweet content itself. So for our purposes, all I really care about is the Xbox content. So you can say here what I said was I want to show all of the tweets that are matching the terms Xbox or has the terms Xbox Series in it. And then you can also, oops, that's not what I want to do. You can also go here in your preferences and then also enable notifications and also kind of affect the size of the tweets and things of that sort. So this is super useful. Like I said, two accounts that you should follow: Warrior64 and then also Cheap Ass Gamer. These are the two accounts that are going to be posting throughout the day, minute to minute updates on pre-order links, pre-order information, which retailers are up or which are out. Just stay tuned to these accounts, and you should be good. So, with that, I wish you all good luck. Let me know how useful this was. And like I said, I'm going to be posting some more videos coming up, just kind of talking about next generation consoles and any information relating to that. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow DC Gaming Group on all social media platforms. On Twitter, it's _ DC Gaming Group. At Instagram is DC Gaming Group. YouTube, just searching DC Gaming Group. And then on Facebook, we're also at DC Gaming Group. Oh, and then we also have our weekly streams as well. So you can follow us on Twitch at DC Gaming Group. So yeah, definitely stay tuned to any information that's coming out in the next couple weeks. And I hope you all have a good rest of this week, and I will talk to you all later. Again, my name is Creston, aka Not Cirque. I will talk to you later.